Farm Guy here, and this is the International 46 Series pack by WOLFex Modding and WhiteBull Modding on Farming Simulator 22. This is for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 for this test and demonstration of these two tractors. This is 15.07 megabytes to download, 9 slots on console. Where do we find it? Under Vehicles and Small Tractors. And here they are, the 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive versions. Let's look at the 4-wheel drive version. Up to 150 horsepower, 200 liters of fuel, 24 mile per hour max speed, and 9 slots on console. As I said, we have engine setups. We have the base model 85 horsepower. We can with old and new decals. So you have an old two decoration styles. Then we move up to 100 horsepower, old and new decal. And then the 122 horsepower, old and new decal. And then the 150, which changes the exhaust as well. Turbo, let's see, does it show there's a turbo on there? No, so it doesn't show us the turbo, but we do get a new exhaust pipe. So old and new decal, and then back to 85. So $8,500 for that upgrade. Standard tires, so we don't get tire brands, we just get choices of setup. Standard, we have the standard F1, so front reversed basically. Standard tires TWB. Standard TW, so that's front and rear twins, obviously. And then a larger tire, again, with weights. And then we have the a narrow additional twin tire in the back and 2 narrows together, which is kind of neat, and then back to standard. This is really neat. I don't think, or at least this is not a very common tire setup that I have seen. Front attachment is none. We have a weight holder, and then we have weights, which according to the vehicle weight doesn't change, so I don't think it actually adds weight. That's odd. And a front hydraulic. So if you want to add weights, I would suggest doing the front hydraulic and adding your own weight to the front, because if you look at the left information there where it has weights, the 7.2 tons, it doesn't change when you add the weight. So that's odd. And then configuration. Cabin configuration. We have cabin. We have a wider fender, mirrors, or no cabin at all. And then we have a round fenders, and then a roll bar, and back to cabin. So they actually charge you more for roll bar and nothing for the cabin, which is no cabin, mirrors, cabin. So nothing for, yeah, a little bit odd with the pricing. I just must say that. And this one, actually, it's all exactly the same, up to 150 horsepower. The tire setup is the rear tire options only. As you can see here, we have wider and twins, and then wider with the narrow twin and some weights. $3,250. Front attachment, again, let's see here. We have a weight holder, which actually does change the weight of the tractor, but just the weight holder. The weights actually don't, as you can see here. So 69, 7.1 tons, and yeah. Cabin, again, we have all the same options as the other one with the cabin. Right. No cabin, mirrors, yeah. But we do get rim colors. The beige, gray, or black. $430 to change the, oh no, gray is no charge. Cream is $450. Okay. $430 for the black, but gray is no charge. Right, so be aware of that. Right, enough of that. Let's hop in here. Get in cab and start it up. Very basic interior, as you can see, which is fine. This is a vintage tractor by all means. And we can see the black smoke. Odd that you can see the black smoke inside better than you can out. Oh, here we go. We're getting... Put some power to it. Right. Back to interior. We have toggle L1 and R1. Right stick left and right. Opens and closes that left door. And up and down, or down on the right stick, opens that back door for ventilation and access to the rear. CVT transmission, which is odd. They didn't have CVT transmissions when they made these, which is odd, but if we hop into the two-wheel drive and start it up, it will immediately move and go without any much hesitation, if any at all. So it is very responsive and gets up to speed very quickly. So I'm not complaining about the CVT transmission. I just thought it was odd for this vintage of tractors. So maybe it was just easier to make. Maybe it would just made it easier to use or more user-friendly. Options here are the same. The door and the rear door. Interior is the same on this one. It's just the two-wheel drive version. So pretty basic stuff here. Very nice. Oh, there's your beacons and signals. Yes, we have signal on the rear fender at the rear. Right. Lighting's not bad. As you can see here, we have good front and rear lighting. It's not 360 lighting, but that's okay. We have them working out in the fields here. As you can see, they are performing quite admirably. Workers like them. And base game cultivator, no problem here, 11 miles per hour. This one's a little bit below its horsepower rating. This one's a little bit more than what it's rated for. However, it still does operate it quite well, so not a problem here at all. As you can notice, it's yeah, that weight is not actually adding any weight to the front, but it's still operating okay, so might need a little tweak there. However, it really doesn't. As I said, you can just go ahead and put the 3-point link on the front and add any kind of weight you want. So it does have the option for the front 3-point, which is very nice. Yeah, there it is. It does look a bit odd with the front twin wheels on it. Not, but I mean, it is nice that this option gives it a little better traction. This one looks a little bit more like what you would expect. Right. And there you have it. That is the International 46 Series pack by WOLFex Modding and WhiteBull Modding on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching. I'm Lily Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.